Hello, welcome. All right, we're here. Slight delay. I may even make this my new time. We just have a new time slot. Let me know what you all are thinking. Maybe we should do a new time slot. Definitely gonna get a new computer. If you all have a Mac, let me know I if like Apple did some sort of update. Let me know because even my old chargers aren't working. Let me know if they did an update. Let me know in the comments or the DM. But welcome. We're getting started. We're going live. Today's topic is the 5 mindset hacks to help you lead with confidence and earn more money, which is what we want and what we need right now. If you are new to my network, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Latrice Huff, career and leadership coach to women of color, and it is my mission and my movement to help more women of color get in leadership roles and positions of power. This is how we change the world. We get in positions of power and impact. We help our households, we help our communities, we help ourselves. And I am here for it. Okay? I am here for it. I specialize in really helping you increase your income and increase your salary by improving your personal brand. We specialize and strategize with the 3 M's is my special formula where we help you improve your mindset, your mindset, your messaging and manifestation. This is the how of what we do. So today's topic, we're going to really focus in on mindset, specifically the mindset hacks to help you lead with confidence and earn more money. Because here's the thing, whether you know it or not, you're in a leadership role, right? Whether that role is personally, whether that role is in your professional life, some of us don't even know our own power. So, I'm going to share with you all these mindset hacks that I have personally used to increase my income and increase my confidence, and that I have been sharing and using with my clients, and they have had magnificent results. These have helped my clients get a $300,000 remote role. These have helped my clients get a $180,000 offer. I had another client land a $200,000 business contract, all in 2025. All in 2025, okay? So I wanted to make sure you all knew that this is not just theory. When people hear the term mindset, they think like, oh, it's just woo-woo, airy-fairy. No, these are actual practical things that you can utilize today, right now. This is also what I specialize in my Leadership Legacy program to help women of color make more money and also have more impact without sacrificing their family time or their personal freedom. All right. So this is going to be for you if you are someone who wants to be in a leadership role or in a leadership role in corporate. If you want to lead and have impact in your community, you want to run for politics, you want to be on the school board, or if you feel like your impact is even bigger, you want to have a business or you do have a business. You want to write a book. I have a lot of clients recently that once we settled and got them their first 6 figures and now they're beyond that, now they're starting to look at how they can create a legacy and build impact beyond corporate America. And that may look like writing a book, becoming an artist, having a podcast, having consistent impact in the world. So I love it. I am here for it. And if this is you, if you checked and raised your hand to any of those, this is for you. This is for you. Also, please share this out. Tag another woman of color who needs to hear this message. If you know someone who is struggling in their leadership role, is struggling in their own power, is struggling with their confidence, tag them, share this message out so we can get it to as many people as we can. And it helps that you continue to tag and share. Hashtag replay people. If you are watching the replay, feel free to comment. I love seeing the comments. I'm going to respond, and myself or my assistant, we personally respond and reply to every comment. So feel free to comment and DM us as well. All right, we're getting in it. I got my little notes right here. I am ready. Here's the thing, you guys, with everything going on in 2025, we're hearing so much. I'm going to say negative, right? Or things that are not helpful to us. We're seeing the attacks on DEI. We recently, the report came out that 300,000 Black women have been removed from the workforce. We know what's going on with people of Hispanic descent. Like we see all the things in the news. That does not mean that you still can't win and succeed. All right. There are still a lot of opportunities out there, and you can create your own opportunities. You can make things work for you. This is why I love to share positive stories about what's going on. It's also why I love to share things about mindset and manifestation of being like, how do I protect myself, clear my mindset, get clarity, and have the confidence so I can make the impact and lead the way I was always meant to, right? While making a little more change, All right. So my number one tip, and you all might have heard me say this before, write it down. And I just don't want you to write it down. I want you to be clear on exactly what you want. This takes clarity. One of the things I have my clients do is, in order to prepare for working together, in order to prepare our mindset, and in order to prepare and manifest our messaging and what we want, I have them think about sometimes 6 months, 12 months, or even 5 years from now. I'll say, go to that place. What does your life look like? What happened? What are you doing? Sometimes I'll take a time. I'll say it's 10 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. What does your life look like 5 years from now? What do you feel like? What do you see? What do you smell? What are you doing? Like all of these senses. What are you thinking? What's your intuition? Go there for a minute. Even if you just take 5 minutes and go there. Because sometimes it's easier to see your life 5 years from now than it is 5 days from now. You like 5 days from now, I'm going to be in the same place, Latrice, right? But 5 years from now, it can look differently, right? And then what I'll say is, okay, think about what you did 3 years before that to get there. What did you do a year before that? What did you do 6 months for that? And I slowly kind of bring them forward, right? And usually there's a pivotal moment or thing that happened. And that's what we focus on. So for some of my clients who want to get a 200K leadership role, it is that offer letter, them finally getting this leadership role or finally getting this executive role. So for them, I say, okay, you're going to write an offer letter to yourself. You're going to date it. You're going to put in every single thing that you want. And I provide the template. But they're going to write this offer letter to themselves, fill in all the information relevant to them that they want and desire. Not what you think is happening with the economy, not what you researched and this is the medium. No. And let me say a little brief thing on that. If you're like, I did salary research and this is where I should be. No, what do you want? Because I see so many times, and I'm gonna call out Black women and women of color, we do our research, and let's say the salary range for a leadership role, let's say you want to be chief executive officer or you want to be chief of HR. You'll say, oh, well, the range is from 120,000 to 300,000. So I think I'm going to say 150. Like you'll position yourself on the lower end. No, what is it that you want? If you want 200, 250, 300, that's what you're going to put on this offer letter. For my clients who have their own business and may want a business contract, what was that pivotal moment? For one client, it was when she got a $200,000 client. And they signed a $200,000 contract. This is where confidence comes in. She usually would just pitch her clients one package 1 year. She decided to pitch a multi-year, multiple six-figure package, and that was the contract that they chose. And this is what she decided she wanted up front. So I want to give you all some practical examples. And what you're doing is you're showing your brain it's possible. After you write this, you're going to look at it every single day. You're going to print it out and post it where you can see it every single day. If you have an office that you hardly go to, don't post it in there. Post it somewhere that you're going to look at it every single day. You are imprinting on your mind. This is a mindset hack. This has been one of the fastest, quickest hacks I've ever seen because we're visualizing, we're seeing it, we're printed out, it's tangible, and you're going to consistently look at it. For me, I'm a visual person. So one of the things I do is I'll print it out and I'll put it near my bedstand. So I think for me, when I wanted to, my first $10,000 client, I created a picture of like a PayPal, like an invoice, and then put $10,000 in there, printed it out really big because I need to see it big. And it's by my nightstand and I saw it every single day. And I got my first $10,000 client. I was like, oh my God, pay in full. Since then, I've had multiple, right? I've had multiple, like it keeps coming, but you want to get that first one out the way. This is a quick, simple, and easy hack. And once you do it, you leave it there. You can put it on your nightstand. You can post it up on your wall. My vision boards, I like to make my screensaver my vision board. So it's all these little hacks you can do so that you're always consistently seeing your goals come to fruition and come to life, okay? Without you having to remind yourself. It's just there. You would be shocked how you feel, what happens. If it's a certain amount of money, you'll be shocked how you just be like, oh, they give you an offer letter for 200. You're like, actually, I was thinking 250. Like how it's going to flow now. It's a quick and easy mindset hack to help you lead and boost your confidence while earning more money. Really simple and easy. All right. Let me know as I'm going through these I have 5 here. I want to know which ones you all are going to try. Which ones are you like, Latrice, this is easy enough. I can write myself an offer letter. I can create an invoice for a certain amount that says paid, right? I can do that. I want to say it was Jim Carrey. If you all know the actor Jim Carrey, and he said he wrote himself like $1 million check when he was like this struggling actor, like damn near homeless. He wrote himself this $1 million check and kept looking and looking at it. It was like, I know this is going to come to fruition, and eventually he did get that $1 million check. We now know he makes more than 1 million, but that was what he wanted. All right. So just to give you all some examples of what you can do, how you can use this, because it's not just writing it down. You first get clear on what you want, then you write it down and you print it out so you can see it all the time. All right. It's mindset hack number 1. Mindset hack number 2, when we visualize, and I recommend visualizing every day, at least for 3 minutes. I visualize every day in the morning for what I want. Visualizing is not just seeing, it is imagining what you want and the feeling you're going to have when you receive it. It is about seeing yourself be that person. I like to say create an entire scenario. Visualizing is one of the most powerful mindset hacks. You don't even need to print anything out for this one, right? You just get clear on what it is. I like to say a short vision. Maybe the first time, right, before you write everything down, it can take 5 or 10 minutes. After that, this is something you can do for 2 to 3 minutes. 1 minute if that's all you have in the morning. And you can sit there, close your eyes, bring up what it is that you want, whether it's that pivotal moment or a scene, or even 5 years from now. And you're like, I'm so glad I'm here. I have this book that I've written. I'm a bestseller, or I'm in this leadership role, or I just got elected to office, whatever it is. But you're feeling the feeling of received. So when you have this thing, once it's done, how will you feel? Will you feel accomplished, proud, content? Right? You want to go to that feeling and feel it all through your body, from your head to your heart to your stomach to your toes, for just, if you have to, just 60 seconds. 60 seconds will do. But we're going to consistently do this. And what it is, you guys, your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and fantasy. So even though we're imagining it, the fact that we're feeling it, you're tricking your brain and your mindset into thinking not just it's possible, but that it is done. You're getting in the feeling of done. What this does is it now is tricking your brain to be like, this is done, so I have to make it so. It's already happened. I'm just going through the motions to now see it in the real world. But your brain doesn't know the difference. This is why this is such a great mindset hack. And I don't know if you all have heard, but a lot of athletes do this. I know for one, I've always hear about what's the swimmer name? Michael Phelps, and how he visualizes. Simone Biles talks about how important her mindset is in visualizing and therapy as well. But all of these things together, like you're going to be that person, be in that point of time, feel the feelings of it done and accomplished, even if it's just for 60 seconds, right? Even if it says brief moment. This is going to help build your confidence. This is help you know what's possible and that it's just done. You're not even going to be nervous. You're not even going to have any concern of like, oh, am I going to get this 200,000? Am I going to write a book and become a bestseller? It's not even a question of am I? The question is just when is it going to happen? When is it going to present itself? Powerful, powerful items here. All right. Number 3, and if you all know me, y'all know I love Post-its. I love this. This is a quick and easy one that I help my clients with is having a motto. Sometimes we don't realize what's playing in our head is a negative motto, a negative thought, a negative saying. And when I say negative, I just mean something that's not moving you forward, that's harming you or keeping you still versus propelling you to where you want to go. And this is how you know the difference versus if it is fear versus intuition. If something is telling you something bad, you can't, you won't, you're not enough, that is fear. And again, it's just your brain trying to protect you, but we don't need that right now, right? We're like, thank you, brain, I got it. We need another motto. So if your brain constantly tells you you're not enough, you need to do more, you need to work twice as hard for half as much. Look at this person. If they could do it, how come you didn't instead of I can do it too? That's how you know. If it's putting you down, this is fear. Intuition, guidance, right? Motivation tells us, yes, we can do it. If they can do it, so can I. Not why haven't you done it yet? It's like, yes, I can do it. I always think about a quick and easy motto that was like so catchy and so great was Obama's "Yes, we can." Like for his campaign, it was such an easy thing. Everybody riled up right behind it. Or you think of Nike, just do it, right? What can you tell yourself over and over and over and over again that is simple, easy, and meaningful to you? And what this help does is it helps mute those negative thoughts, those intrusive thoughts that are not helpful, and it turns up the volume on something that is helpful. I recommend this all the time. For me, one of the things I tell myself is that my mind creates brilliant ideas. I've always struggled with like my brain is so different. Now I know they call it neurodiversity and all these things, but I didn't at first, and I struggled a lot the way my brain worked. I realized at an early age my brain just didn't work like everybody else's. And I tend to attract a lot of neurodiverse people as well, right? And so they love this one. And when women come to me and they tell me some of the things they're struggling with, or they think their brain is so different, or someone else can do this, but they can't, I share that with them. Like, hey, one of the things that I'm great at is creating brilliant ideas, right? I'm not so great with some other things that I am. What are you great at? Right? What are you great at? What's a model you can tell yourself over and over and over again that you can get behind, that you believe, right? That when something tells you you can't do it, you're too young, you're too old, you're too skinny, you're too fat, you're too light, you're too dark, you're too curvy, whatever it is, you can come back and be like, brain, no, my brain creates brilliant ideas. No brain, I am enough. No brain, I am amazing. No brain, I have a voice that needs to be heard. What is it? Have a motto and then put it everywhere. Again, I love little post-its. So I have post-its and markers, you guys. So I I love a good post-it. I even have a couple of sayings, and when we get to affirmations, we'll talk about that. And affirmations, like on my mirror in the morning, I shared this with a couple of you. I might have shared this in a live before, but that's one of the things I do. I have post-its like in my office. I recommend that my clients have their own something simple that impacts them. Somebody else may not even understand your motto or your saying, and then you write it down everywhere. Even if you're doodling it, you could be in a meeting doodling, I am enough, I am enough, right? Like have it on a post-it. Who cares? It's your saying. One of my clients, after she got her promotion and she got the big office, she has a whiteboard in her office, and she said she put her motto on her whiteboard, and it's just a conversation starter. She said, People always ask about it, but it reminds her of who she is, right? And how grateful she is for what she has. So think of that. These are great mindset hacks. If it is a certain amount of money, like I am $1 million earner, for me, my next income goal is 500,000. So I'm like, I am a $500,000 business owner, right? What is that saying, that motto for you that you need right now in this moment? You can always change it, but what do you need right now in this moment? Something simple, something quick, something easy. You write it down, you're done. And all of these mindset hacks, you guys, like, are free, doesn't take much. It's mostly like you're mostly just using your mind. The most you're going to need is a post-it, a marker, and maybe access to a printer, and you can print your offer letter. You can print that out anywhere at the library if you don't have a printer. So these things that I'm sharing with you all don't cost a lot, don't take a lot of time either. All right. So next, this is my final one. And if you all have been, wait a minute, 3, 4, where are we at? Oh no, we're number 4. All right, I had to check my notes. This final one, this fourth one is my favorite, which is affirmations. The power of affirmations. Okay. And affirmation is not just a saying. It is something that is changing your wiring of your brain. And it's even better if that positive saying or affirmation is tied to what you want and what struggles you're having. Okay. So your a motto is a quick saying or a mantra. The affirmations can be several different things that you need. I am enough. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. Things come to me easily and effortlessly. Um, I wrote some down here for you guys. I deserve to be paid for the impact I create. One of the narratives I notice a lot of women, specifically women of color, have is like, if I make an impact, then I must be doing that for free. Like we think we can't make money while also creating an impact, and that's simply not true. So that could be one of the affirmations. I am a powerful leader who uplifts my community and those around me. You don't have to lead the way you see other people lead. Okay, let that sink in. If you see someone who is demeaning, demanding, and rude, you don't have to be that type of leader, right? You get to design, and choose the type of leader you are and and the type of leader you become, right? So do all of these things, simple, easy. You can even, there are these affirmation apps, which I love. I Am is an affirmation app. It's free, or you can pay like I think it's like $20 a year, and you can write in your own affirmations, but they'll send you affirmations like every single day. The best kind of affirmations are those in your own voice. Again, you can do this free of charge with your phone. Write up some affirmations, record them in your own voice, and then listen to them once or twice a day. I have a whole audio. I call it my sleep audio. It's about 30 minutes that I listen to before I go to sleep. All of my wishes, dreams, goals, all those things are in this affirmation of I'm grateful for. Like, I'm grateful to be a $500,000 business owner. I'm grateful for the happiness and love of my and support of my family. Like, all these amazing things that are literally changing my brain because it's in my voice. It's in my voice. It helps me build my confidence. It helps me lead better. It helps me make more money. And this is something I simply did on my phone. I have it still, I recorded it on my phone. I have it on my phone, and I listen to it on my phone, you guys. And it can cost you absolutely nothing to do this, and you will create everything that you want, and you can actually earn money by this simple mindset hack. Okay. Affirmations, very, very powerful. And I even recommend for my clients, like before a big interview, before a big meeting, before big negotiations with a contract, do your affirmations. Don't just like say them, which is power because it's powerful in your words, but listen to them the night before. Listen to them the morning before that meeting. Utilize these tips and what I'm teaching you all in your everyday life. Okay. We don't just want to watch it and be like, oh, I'm done. Implement this in your everyday life. Here's my final one: anchor in evidence. And you all have heard me talk about this before about giving your brain evidence. All my brilliant, educated women out there, our brains just love to be like, that's not true. That can't happen for you. And then we believe it because the brain will start to give you evidence of the contrary. Force your brain to give you evidence that you can do it. One of the best things I like to do and I recommend is the 25 reasons why. 25 reasons why I'm ready to be in a leadership role earning 200K. 25 reasons why I deserve to be in this leadership role I'm already in. This is also for you if you are already a leader, if you're already in a leadership role and you want to be more confident and earn more money, this is going to work for you as well. All of these tips will. But you want to do this. Here's what we want to do: track your wins and your receipts weekly. Again, put them in the notes of your phone. Start having your 25 reasons why. Track it in your phone. The easiest, simplest things you can do, right in the note section. Consistently give your brain that evidence that this is done, that what you want can happen, that you are confident, you can earn more money. And you, before you know it, you're going to have way more than 25. I like to start with 25, but I've seen people get to, once they start doing this, I've seen them get to 50. It's an amazing tip, amazing activity you can do. And then when those times you're feeling down, when something happens, when you're questioning things, you can go to that list and remind yourself of who you are, whose you are, and what you have accomplished. Okay. Then that list, here's a little bonus, little pro tip. That list can also be used to help you with your personal branding, your messaging. It can also be used to help with your resume and with your LinkedIn profile. It can be used to help with networking. It can be used to help if you want, if you have a business, or when you're even looking to go for that promotion. So these things that I'm telling you all will have double duty, but especially the 25 reasons why when you're giving your brain evidence. All right. Okay. Yeah, this was so much fun. If you all have enjoyed this, if you're like, Latrice, this has been so great, I want to invite you all two things. One, to join our free workshop. So we have Pivot. We have how to pivot as a woman of color. If you want that free workshop, put pivot in the comments. I'll send you the link to that free workshop. And then once you're on my email list, you're going to get access to my private Q&A at the end of the month. For everyone in my network, I'm doing a private Q&A where you can ask me anything, you can get coached by me, all free of charge. I'm also going to be sharing with you all more information about my leadership legacy program to help you lead with confidence and make the impact and legacy you desire. With that, we're going to be using my 3M formula, which is helping you improve your mindset, messaging, and manifestation, all to have the career and life you desire. All right. So if you're interested in the Leadership Legacy Program or the free workshop, put pivot in the comments and you'll go ahead and get access to that. And I will see you all next week. And hopefully I'll see you all on the private Q&A session as well. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.